It's funny because, you know, when you first come up here and you stumble your way through it and try to get yourself out of the way. And when the Lord moves in and blesses me, I wouldn't sit down for anything.
Amen. Yeah.
But I wish it was just that easy to come up here and immediately turn it all over to Him. But unfortunately, I'm a very weak creature. But I thought this morning when I woke up and looked out the window, and it was such a beautiful morning. Randy was running around and trying to get ready. And I just stopped to think about, you know, I can't remember a morning that looked so pretty to me than this morning. And you know, I think about what this morning means. You know, it's so funny because it's the same thing with Christmas. Is you can go online and read and hear all the people try to refute the day, the actual day that Christmas is, or the birth of Jesus, what day it was. And it wasn't in December, it was in the summer, or you know, Easter wasn't the right day, and you know, they'll try to prove that we've got it wrong. And I just stop and think how sad that really is. Missing the whole point.
Amen.
People. I don't care if it was today or if it was 2 months from now. Doesn't matter to me. Because today is the day that we choose.
That's right.
To remember it and the importance of it.
One man esteems one day above another, another man esteems every day alike. That every man be fully persuaded.
And it's the same thing when we take our little communion. You know, a lot of people will use grape juice. A lot of people use wine. I could use Pepsi. It just doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. Water bill.
Because if you're focused on that,
That's right. You missed
and if
it.
you're concentrating on those natural, silly, foolish things,
You already missed it.
then I'm afraid that you need to be praying. Because you're missing the big picture. And this morning I was reading, just pray for me. I don't know what the case may be with me. But I was thinking last night when we was driving home, and I was thinking about it again this morning, about the plan of salvation. And I hear it called that quite a bit, the plan of salvation. People, this didn't just fall into place.
Nobody.
This isn't just a series of random events that happened aligned.
Yeah, got lucky, I guess.
And then we got lucky, and that's just the way that happened. This was a plan set forth from the beginning of time, people. And you know, when there was a man before Jesus had come, there was a man named John the Baptist who had come, a wild man, preaching. And I believe, and maybe I'm just biased, but I believe from the way that they described him that he probably preached a lot like we do. Because he had confounded them. He was drawing them from the countryside. They were coming to listen to this man. A listen that was preaching to them.
What went you out to see?
And turning this world upside down, people, by the way that he was preaching to them. And you know what? After a while, the Jews, listen, and the Levites, they sent some people to go and see about this man. Listen, because, you know what? No doubt he had set this country on fire. People, listen, and you know what? When they come out to see John, people, no doubt they were expecting this great man of stature. Listen, no doubt they were expecting a man, listen, with a great white robe and jewels and riches. Listen, but I'm thankful. Listen, that my Lord don't care about those foolish things. Listen, because what they found was a man that had been living in the wilderness land. Listen, eating wild honey and locust. Listen to me, and he looked at them when they come. Listen, asking them, are you the Messiah? Listen, I love the way that he spoke to them there. He asked them, what did you come to see? Listen, reed shaking in the wind. Listen, but oh people, listen. And he told them, he said, when they asked him if you're not Jesus or the Messiah, listen, surely you're Elias or Elisha reborn. Surely you're a prophet come. You're Isaiah or one of the old prophets come back. But oh, people, John looked at him and said, no, I'm none of those. Listen, I'm just coming to prepare a trail, to prepare a little pathway for one that's coming behind me. But this man that's coming, listen, I'm not worthy to get down, listen, and unlash his shoes. I'm not worthy, listen, and you know what, he told them, he said, you know what, I can take you out here, and I can lay you down, and baptize you with water, but oh, there's coming one, listen, that's gonna baptize you with fire and with the Holy Spirit. Listen, this morning, did you wake up with a little fire burning down inside? I know I did. Listen, I've never wanted to preach so bad in all my life. Listen, when my Lord moves in, listen, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Listen, you can have, I don't have much in this world here. Listen, we struggled, listen, to get going here. I've been awful blessed along the way. But you know what? You take all my possessions and you pile them up out here. It's not going to amount to much, Brandon. Listen, but listen, I've got my eyes set just a little higher, listen, than this world. You know what? You know what? We place so much importance on this world here, on material things, on gaining things, on getting good jobs, and providing for our families.
Yeah.
But you know what? We need to keep our priorities straight. We need to keep our priorities in order, Dad.
Yes, we do. I agree.
Be a good steward.
And you know what?
Get you a song.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get you a song. Sing whatever you want. And you know what? When he had told these things to the men that come, he said, you go back. He said, you go back and you find this man that I'm talking about and you stick to him.
Yep.
You cling to him. You hang on his every word. I listen. And you know what? When Jesus had come amongst them there, and John looked at him and said, behold, the Son of God, listen, is come. And the dove descended upon him, the Holy Spirit, and a voice began to speak, and it said, this is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Listen, that same warning that John was giving them, we're still doing here today. Listen, because listen, after that, my Lord, he went up on a little mountain. Listen, and he was tempted of all things hands. Listen, and you know what? After he had told Satan to get behind him there, people, he come riding off that mountaintop on the full of an ass, people, and he come for you and for me and everyone. You know, this world, no doubt, just like with John, when they were looking for this great man they had heard all about, this great man of stature. Just like with John, when Jesus come riding off that hill, just the poor shepherd in rags. Listen, riding a little donkey there, no doubt. People, if he would have stood up and said and proclaimed, "I am the Christ," when he was riding down that hill, they'd have laughed at him. People, they'd have mocked him and spit on him. Listen, but my Lord, he took a little bit different approach. And his humbleness, and his meekness, did he make his presence known?